Thanks for joining today's Snapshot for November 24th. I want to talk about several things today, but chiefly I'd like to talk about how we communicate with one another during this time of pandemic. In a sermon that I taped last night with Dustin Wakefield and Jenna Flegner, I talked about postcards I received from a couple that does not hide away in the midst of the pandemic, but which stays connected. They send postcards to people they care about to let them know they are thought of. These are examples of the cards that she makes, and he writes the cards. And I thought that was very thoughtful of them to do. And I might suggest to you and to all of us that we stay connected through phone calls. We can ask people what they're grateful for this year in an open-ended question. How are they coping? We need to really listen to people as we talk to them. No TV watching in the background or clicking through internet links. And we can offer options to people. Can we help them with anything? Can we shop for them, do an errand around the house? What would make their life easier, we could ask. And we could also ask them to tell us about people that are closest to them. My mother used to send me articles that she thought would be of interest to me. And yesterday I got a note from a man who said that he saw an article in the National Geographic about the Great Lakes ecology and thought I might be interested. What a thoughtful thing to do. Well, later today on another topic, there's going to be another invitation and posting of the Thanksgiving service at Dr. Martin Luther Church, led by Pastor Gary Litke, for which I'm very grateful. I hope you can watch that tomorrow on Thanksgiving Eve or on Thanksgiving Day itself. By the way, we're singing Come Ye Thankful People Come, first two verses of that hymn. If you have a hymnal or a source for that hymn, you might want to join in on those verses. On another topic, late last night, we had an interview with a promising candidate for the music director. And we think that this person would be just terrific, but we need to iron out a few wrinkles. And I hope I have something to say about that at the next snapshot on Friday morning. We'll see. As I said, we taped last night the service for Advent 1, the first Sunday of the church year. And again, let me remind you that would be a great way to begin the church year by watching that service and also coming by the portico to receive the bread and wine and the individual packets on Sunday at 10 a.m. Finally, the night before last, I drove my wife out of the bedroom with my snoring, and as I passed by the room she'd retreated to at 2 a.m., I heard the sound of a voice. And she was in there talking to somebody, I thought. So I walked in and no, she wasn't on the phone. She was listening to something. I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "I'm listening to your sermon." She said, "By the way, you said that your grandma and grandpa, Oscar and Gerda, these old Swedes, moved into a 5-bedroom house in Muskegon, Michigan, as they moved up into society." Well, it was a 5-room house. Just want to clarify that. And then as I left, I said, "Thanks a lot for watching my sermon. That's very sweet of you." And my wife said, "Well, I just thought it would help me to go back to sleep." I hope this hasn't put you to sleep, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving service, Thanksgiving weekend with the Thanksgiving service you'll watch. And we'll conclude with this hymn, connecting us. Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love. The unity of heart and mind is like to that above. From sorrow, toil, and pain, and sin we shall be free. And perfect love and friendship reign through all eternity. God bless you. Have that great weekend. Let me click off here. Here we go.